Every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Behind the
everybody.
Gates. How was everybody's week?
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes, happy
Articulate Day.
Yep,
All right.
Look.
All right. All right, so you all will notice, welcome to Behind the Gates, where we're discussing this week's Beyond the Gates soap opera. And you will notice we have a new person sitting in with us this week. This is Miss Sonia Youngblood. She is our Gatekeeper of the Week from 2 weeks ago. So Sonia's sitting in. Welcome. Angela, explain to everyone how Sonia got in the seat tonight.
Sonia is in this seat because she was basically pouring her heart out on everything she thought about on that show, and she was telling us how she felt, whether it was good, bad, or ugly. And so that's how you can basically get on the show, and you can be in the seat that she is in by just commenting, posting, engaging, and basically letting us know how you feel and what you're thinking about the characters and how they're playing it and the storyline, and just like the stupidity of Ted, and just, stuff like that.
The selfishness of Andre.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The craziness of what is that girl's name?
Which one?
Yeah.
Leslie.
Yeah, that one has issues.
That crazy one. Oh, okay.
Girl, I love to hate you, girl. You work in that role. You killing it.
So because
Yes.
Sonia is here and she was our Gatekeeper of the Week, she also got an entry into our Procter & Gamble gift basket giveaway. So you want to sit in this seat, people, so that you can get entered into that basket. But before we get started, our wonderful cast and crew celebrated 100 episodes this week on Tuesday. So raise a glass to Behind the Gates. And cheers to your 100th episode. And we hope that we get to 2 and 5 and 1,000 and 10,000 with this show. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
Woo! Let's get started. All right, people. So, very interesting week and I'm glad because it looks like that Jacob got himself some other business this week.
Oh, yes. Thank goodness.
Somebody else's business to mine.
And somebody else's business to mine.
I have a question. I meant to look up. Do we know her name, June's sister?
Her name is Regina.
Regina.
No, her real name.
Her
who's
real
that?
name?
I don't know.
I did look
You know
it
who
up.
she looks like, Ursula?
She does look like somebody
Monique
familiar.
Coleman from High School Musical. The one that's from Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Really?
There
I
are
looked it up.
scenes
Where
where
did
she
she
looks
from?
like her, and there's scenes where she doesn't.
I don't remember what she looks like, but she looked very familiar to me, and I've been trying to
She's
place
been
it
on
all
something
week
else I've seen.
where I have seen her, but
I don't think
get
it's
that.
her, but in this scene, she looks like Monique Coleman.
Okay, I don't know, but she does look very familiar. I will give you that. So apparently, Miss Naomi went to this lady's house unannounced. And
That's what we do.
Just like a dude.
She didn't walk into the front door.
Right, and got upset. This is somebody whose door is locked. Exactly. She got to the front, and got an attitude because the woman wouldn't let her in. So she just slid a little thing under the door and left. But you can't just show up to people's houses unannounced, ma'am. I know you were Dupree and all. But the woman already told you on the phone, don't call her no more. And then you gonna drive to her house like you bold.
For real. You might get shot in your pinky toe. Rolling up in somebody's house.
Exactly. You bold, ma'am. You real bold. But so this one decides to say, okay, well, let me call her back. And of course, the office says she working at Orphagees because Naomi don't have her own office yet.
She does. She said she was on the phone with her secretary and she said, did you tell her I'm working for Orphagees today? So she has an office. We just don't have a set for it yet.
She just got a secretary with some calls that are basically forwarded.
She got a virtual assistant and tell everybody I'm working from.
She is a Dupree. Okay.
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 Anyway, she finds her and they have this whole conversation. But the issue that I have with Regina, you come to spill the tea, but then you want to decide what to spill. You either gonna say, I'm not talking to you, or you're gonna say, you got me here now, let me just tell it all. Because you ain't gonna say, oh, well, you don't want that story. Oh, you don't.
I know.
No, yeah, we do. We want the tea.
We do. That's why we called
We've been
you.
waiting on the tea for so long. Please
I've been waiting on it for so long, and you sitting up in here like, okay, as a matter of fact, and then you got nothing to say.
And that's the reason that Naomi drove all the way to your house so that she could get the tea.
That
After you told her.
Clearly, I want the tea.
Because I came
That
here.
part.
So I want the tea.
So what do y'all think? What do we think about these kids?
So it is coming to light that June had two children. This picture she's carrying around are these two children. And they are Cecilia and what was the boy name?
I don't know. Them are some old people names.
I don't remember their
Yeah, I forgot what the
Oh,
other
the
one
boy's
was.
They got
name.
names from.
But
Yeah.
Cecilia and I thought it was a T also. But they are apparently gone in the system, that June just abandoned them. I guess one day she left, went to the store, and they never come back. I forgot she had some kids.
I dropped them off the fire department or something.
And then she says by the time she found out, the kids were gone. Well, how long has it been when you talked to your sister?
That's what I said. But if you had a problem with her having the kids, why wouldn't you keep up with her and the kids in the first place?
Okay.
Because if I know my sister has issues and she has these kids, I'm like, oh, June, I'm going to take the kids for the weekend. You go ahead and do, what?
Like, did y'all not know she had issues?
Okay.
She did, because she said that's too much to explain. So apparently she knew.
She acted shocked when June was in there in her Delulu stage.
That's their confusion with the soap opera characters.
And Sonia, you're right. She said it wasn't the first time. So you sitting up in here now with the notion of how you would have loved and wanted whatever on the kids, but how is it that before you realized the kids was missing, they was already in the system?
Right. How
long
was it?
Family members. I don't understand that, because they'll call for other family members before they place children with other people. So would you miss the call that day?
Well, no. Here's the thing: from someone who worked in this arena, those kids, they do everything they try to do with reunification. Mm-hmm. They try to do it quickly, but it takes at least a year or more before these kids can be adopted out like that. They might be in a foster home, but before they can be in a so-called closed adoption, which is why your excuse as to why you can't find them, it is usually a year or more. Number one, they're going to try to find a mother, try to do reunification, try to find family if anybody want to do it, and then they have to go through terminating June's parental rights and put an ad in the paper or whatever with the kid's father to also terminate those rights. That does not happen overnight. That does not happen in 2 weeks.
Nope.
So if all of this happened and they were already in a closed adoption, by the time you find out, you were not looking after June. You didn't give a damn about them kids. You was just wanting June to go on about her business because you thought June was crazy and whatever y'all said. And I don't buy a word of it knowing how the system works. So you just got surprised that all of a sudden your mind ran on, oh, I ain't heard from June in a while. Let's see what's going on with my niece and nephew.
But I think we have to take into account that because it's a fictional show, they're not probably using the realistic timeline.
No.
Okay, but even still,
you could have hired, if you really wanted the kids, you could have hired somebody to basically detect or contest the whole thing and find the kids, because they should have been with family. So
let's just say it happened fictitiously in a month's time, 30 days. You were so in love with these kids, you ain't heard from them in 30 days.
Yeah, and you didn't check on them knowing your sister is sick.
Right.
I got a niece I talk to basically almost every day. If 30 days is not going to go by before she and I speak. Or my sister, it's just not going to happen. Right. So I'm not buying it. And my husband brought to the attention, he said, why is she speaking to her that way, knowing she's got mental issues? You're speaking to her like she's just selfish, she's just trifling, she just did this. And then tomorrow, is she serious? Is she for real? And what I had to explain to my husband was, a lot of times within Black communities, we would rather label you as trifling before we label you as mentally ill.
Ill.
True.
So we are not going to acknowledge that you're off. We're going to say, you trifling, you lazy, I'm just done, she just can't get right. But you are not going to take the fact that she might be mentally ill. And why?
Mental illness, disability, autism, all of them. We just ignore them.
We ignore it, but that also is so we don't have to feel responsible. If we think that you just lazy and trifling, then your life is your own. If we actually come to terms that you might be mentally ill, now I got to move you to that room in the back of the house that I didn't want to have to do. Now I feel obligated to
now I have to tell people that my sibling
I have somebody in my family
that
accountability.
Exactly. And that's what I think happened to June. I think this sister is very selfish. And I think that she just did not want to be bothered with June or them kids, because if you really were thinking that she was problem, you would have taken them kids in, and then June would have had to fight you for the custody back.
Exactly.
Well, I'm saying the way them kids be acting sometimes, I might would have let them go too. I'm just saying, bringing strange men into the house and just foolishness.
Yeah.
Well, that's now because they depressed. They feel entitled now. They wasn't entitled back then. They feel entitled now. They feel at home with them strange people. Remember, she said they was in foster care for a number of years, so they were feeling at home. But are those June's kids, or are they leading us down a rabbit hole that they think we can do that? Because I think it's a little obvious that they, would go there.
Yeah.
So are they doing it to make us think?
I feel like they're doing it to make us think. I feel like, I have two thoughts on this. One, I feel like it's very obvious and they might be trying to make us think that. But two, it would be a way for them to bring Smitty and Martin back together if they got to fight to keep the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That is true.
It's just going to be very interesting to see where we take this story. I'm really excited about it. I really am glad. Again, shout out to the writers for tackling this subject matter with June's mental illness. Because, baby, when she paid for lunch with that Monopoly money.
Yeah. I was hoping it was foreign currency. I really was. I was hoping.
That made
when I looking at the TV like, damn, y'all have. Yeah, that was a blue 50.
But I'm looking at the TV like, my first thought was, when did June get a job? And my second thought was, dang, y'all ain't got the budget to put $10 in the woman's pocket, like real dollars.
But where was she gonna get them real dollars for? Because that's the whole thing. When she's gonna let me pay.
Job. I know.
When she say, let me pay, I'm like, wait, what money?
Yeah, well, I'm like, she could have had some disability check or something coming from somewhere.
Girl, Naomi,
she don't have a mailbox. Where's she getting the disability check at, Angela?
I don't know.
Coming to where? They don't deliver to under the pass.
Naomi was looking as confused as we were.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
We were watching Naked and Afraid this weekend, and one of the girls up there said when her husband passed away, she opted for a $500 a month payout. And you know where her and her two kids were living? In a tent. So where were they paying you out of? Like, do you have a mailbox outside of your tent?
The bank account.
Maybe they gave her a bank account. Maybe just give her a debit card and say your money gonna be loaded to this card every month.
Wow.
Could keep up with the card, maybe.
Well, that's
June had cold hard Monopoly cash.
Cold hard Monopoly cash. Because I was hoping it was foreign. I was like, and then I looked at it and I'm like, no.
Where would she get foreign money from?
I was thinking that was foreign.
Well, okay, first of all, where would she get American dollars? And definitely where would she get foreign money?
But look, she been hoarding all that stuff in her little, remember she was all, my stuff, which, sometimes those people have some stuff in there now.
Yeah.
So.
And it's the thing though, she's holding on to that picture. So somewhere in her subconscious, she knows she's got a connection to them kids. Yeah. So now that she's talking about it's just something she found, you're not just gonna hold on to random people like that. So this is a story she made up in her mind. This is called reframing of as to who these children were. That way she didn't have to carry that responsibility in her heart. Right. Of what she did.
That's her coping mechanism.
That's the way she's coping, is pretending that it's, But I need Regina to get a grip. You've seen her in person, and then I'm not going down that road again. Don't call me. That's your sister. You're not, again, we have a character whose actions are not matching their words, because you got up there and plead the bleeding heart. You're the victim. You're the this. And then this is how you act when you see her. You have no compassion, ma'am. Regina, I only had to put you on the block. I don't think you're gonna be on the show long.
She won't.
Yeah, I don't think she has longevity. I'm doing the poll right now, by the way.
Okay.
Well, on today.
Speaking of longevity,
sorry.
So we have this wonderful night in Paris. Courtesy of our brother Andre Richardson to a one Miss Ashley, whatever Ashley's last name is, I don't even remember.
That's a good trivia question. What's Ashley's last name, y'all?
Boring. Who cares enough to remember? That's what.
What did Danny call her? What did Danny call her?
Little Mercy.
She makes vanilla seem spicy.
Yeah.
She did say that.
What is Andre's problem?
I don't know.
I told you it's the thrill of the chase. It is the thrill of the chase.
Most of the other people on the show.
He's a mutt. That's what he is. He's a mutt.
It's the thrill of the chase, and I'm sorry, the great white prize.
And okay.
Period.
I think.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Andre, if we have noticed, let's just take a step back from our disdain for a moment and break Andre down. Andre seems to be the type of person who is a bleeding heart. He wants to save. He wants to be that person that looks at them as their strength. He's their protector. And I think he even said that at one point this week. He wanted,
he said it before a long time ago too.
And so Ashley
said that to Vernon,
is someone he feels he has to save, that he has to expose to finer things, experiences, take her out of her shell. She's his project, basically, because what Danny has done, much to my dismay, is prove to Andre how much she does not need him. Which in the beginning, when she was broken, when she was drunk on the floor, when she was all of these things, Andre was right there. Captain Save him. Now that Danny is getting Danny back, she has less need for Andre, and Andre has less admiration for her. So it's like Andre likes taking in stray dogs.
He likes to fix them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Danny better get right, because the only other single man in Fairmont Crest is about to get with her sister. So she better hold on to what she got.
But
what happened to the other? What happened to the trainer? He just disappeared.
Diego?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
And he's not messing with no Diego. That's Vanessa's boo.
Boo. But we still have not found Laura. So where's Laura? Hashtag where's Laura? Because Laura, we done been all up in the Cole house these past 2 weeks, and no Laura to be found.
Well,
no Mona either.
Nicole ain't working. She don't need no assistance. She ain't taking no patience.
Well, she called and said now
she was going back to work. Remember?
So let's see if we see Mona and Laura again. But y'all, the way Ashley curved homeboy right here.
Why?
And said he kissed her on the shoulder. She was like, "Oh, I got to go home."
And she knows.
She started to feel a little feeling and didn't know what to do.
She's not ready for Andre.
She doesn't know what she wants, because
she doesn't know what she wants.
She acts like she wants Andre, and then she acts like she doesn't. And then Derek wanted her back, and she wouldn't take him back.
But meanwhile, if he's in the hospital with Shanice, she all in her feelings.
Right, in her face, in her feelings.
It's
Really,
on my everlasting nerve. I'm sorry. Everlasting nerve.
Yeah, anyway. So Andre, and then you got the nerve to be going through the phone looking at the pictures of Danny and then seeing this dry chick in the
going back and forth
between a supermodel and a woman in some scrubs. Talking about
they almost know each other.
Look, everybody got their own turn-ons now. So she just see like a woman in scrubs.
It's not
woman in scrubs is one thing, but you cannot compare Danielle Elizabeth Dupree to that.
To the vanilla, to the stale vanilla.
But here's the thing, and Jen Jacobs, we have nothing against you. I know a lot of people have been bashing you and dragging you across the coast. It's your character.
We just don't want this matchup.
You're playing it way too well, Jen. That's all I can tell you.
She has zero chemistry with anybody. Derek, it was crazy. Andre, she looked scared as hell, like so nervous she gonna pee on herself around Andre. And with Derek, they were just
when she was talking to Derek, it was weird again. I'm like, you made him a bad actor again, just like that.
He did.
Hello? She had no nothing, but she was looking at Andre like her mind was just blown. It was just like Andre was.
I think she really needed, like, it was just her and her mom. Like she said, she really has not gone out and lived, and I can appreciate her saying no in that aspect, that she needs to find herself and figure out what the heck she wants. So with that, I agree, because she doesn't know what she wants. She wants to go to Paris. She wants to do this. She wants to see things and do things, but she worried about refrigerators being scratched up. And I'm like, do what you want to. Stop drooling on me, dude. The dog. I'm sorry, guys. She has to basically just figure out what she wants out of her life, because right now she has no idea.
She does not. She's not ready to date anybody at this point. No, she needs to be by herself. You remember that movie, if y'all ever watched it, The Runaway Bride?
Yep.
And how after she let Richard Gere, she left him down there, she had to take that time to herself and figure out. I love when the scene where she's figuring out what type of egg she actually likes, because she was always following the guy. When she sat down and said, okay, now I love this, I hate everything else. Like, she had to take that time for self-discovery. And I tell that to women all the time. Don't rush into additional relationships. Take that time for self-discovery to decide what you like. That way, when you see something coming, you know, is this what I want or not? Like, what I was with someone, I learned what I don't like. My time by myself, I'm going to learn what I like. Now, when the next person comes, I know the difference, whether or not I want to entertain you or not.
Right.
And so, but some people, they just can't be alone. They got to hop from.
Yeah. So you gotta take that
that's
time
what
to
Ashley's
know yourself. So I'm happy she did that. I'm sorry for poor Derek, but
and I'm upset with Danny with the, I don't care what you do with Ashley. If you have feelings for her, it's okay. I'm like, dude, you practically pushing him towards her.
And the thing is, she's lying. She's lying to herself and him, because she does care. Did you see how she was over there glancing at him at the concert?
She cares.
Everybody confused on this show, and
but she still wants Bill back, so she can't get her mind together either.
I mean, I don't want Bill after you done did what you did. I'm hurt that you left me. You're my husband, but the actions towards me, since you have not been my husband anymore, I don't want you to be my husband no more.
Like, he has no remorse for what he did.
Zero consideration, no nothing.
Yeah, I don't think she should want him back, but I think she does.
Yeah. I don't understand. When you actively rub it in my face,
right,
then you really don't give a damn about me.
Right.
Or anything that we share. My thing is, I am not the type of person that when I break up with someone, they're all of a sudden a bastard. Because somewhere in the years that I spent with them, I did not see them that way. So I'm not going to automatically start hating you because we're not together. I could be like, okay, I recognize we didn't work. We're not toxic, but I'm not gonna all of a sudden hate you.
Yeah.
And Bill just all of a sudden
will hate them for you.
Because it's seriously the day before you were all in love and everything else, and now,
right.
And
feelings don't turn off just like that.
Did that? He just sunk to the bottom of the swamp with Danny. Recognize this woman for what she is. You may not be in love with her, but this is the mother of your two girls who you claim you love. So therefore, she is deserving of a manner of respect from you because she is your children's mother.
Right.
If you can't do nothing else, she deserves that from you.
Right.
She ain't got to be your best friend.
And honestly, without Danny Dupree, Bill Hamilton would not be who he is.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you. That part.
I think he resents that, though. I think that's his issue with that. He resents that.
I agree.
That they keep throwing it in his face, but it's true.
But it's so true. Right.
It is. And the fact that he can't get over Vernon in his relationship. He seems more hurt about his relationship with Vernon than he does about Danny.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he was really looking for Vernon to be a father figure for him, and it didn't work out, and he's so broken up about that.
He really is.
Well, it would have worked out if he hadn't treated his daughter like trash. Andre better take note. Vernon done told you, don't mess around with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Vernon, I think these kids, and I keep talking about these kids now,
because they bad.
They're nosy.
They're not bad. They just
they nosy.
Used to say they just green and they sit. You ain't supposed to be in grown folk business.
They nosy. Curiosity kill a cat. That's what I've always been told. Curiosity kill a cat.
Did you like how Vernon talked to Tyrell this week?
I did and I didn't.
I'm
gonna tell you why. I didn't like it because he confirmed there was more to the story, and now all Tyrell heard was there's more and somebody gonna tell me in a minute. I'm gonna talk. They gonna decide that I'm mature enough to handle it, and there's more.
No, you're still 16. What is 16, 17?
17. Yeah, probably should be return 18.
I don't have to tell you anything. You don't have a job. You don't look.
Right.
You pay rent.
That's what I said. That's what I didn't like about it, because Vernon, in his smooth graciousness, confirmed there is more to the story that you are not being told. And when we treat you as the man and the adult that you are, we're going to tell you. But you also put Martin on the hook for Martin to have to look Tyrell in the eye and say, tell me, I know there's more, tell me. And for Martin to have to say, I can't. And then be a bigger block separation between Tyrell and Martin, because Martin cannot tell him this. Now, the fact that if Martin goes there and tells Tyrell this, one, Martin going to jail because Tyrell and them kids can't keep their mouth shut just like Cat.
Right.
And two, what has that done to you even more in the eyes of your son that you set on a murder now too for 2 years? How do I look at my father who has murdered someone and covered it up for 2 years? All the respect that I had for you is gone. And that's where I think...
the instance of how it happened, I don't think it's totally gone, but you do have there is going to be an issue of trust there of, okay, you basically didn't tell me, but he does have to realize that, you're a child. 2 years ago,
he was 15 then,
right?
So you were even more.
2 years ago, he was 15. What am I going to come home and tell you? Oh, I killed somebody? No, that's not going to happen. So but he's still a child. So no,
he doesn't need to know. And trying to get him to explain it, you can't even get Smitty to understand it. That he kept it for him for his own good. And Smitty grown, and Smitty crashing out over the lie. You know everything, but you had a fit before you knew everything. You was crashing out, and now that you know it, you don't know how to get out of that space. So which again proves Martin should not have told you, because now you are stuck someplace that you don't know how to get out of.
But now hold on. Now I gotta defend my boy Smitty. Now don't do Smitty, because, and he said it today, His issue isn't just the lie and not being told the lie. His issue is that they've had problems because he won't talk to him. He won't communicate with him. So it's the communication that's Smitty's issue. And this was the icing on top of the cake.
I understand, but he's also said, how can I live with a man who has done this? And then to say to Naomi, so you just fine with lying to your husband and keeping this secret? Like she's just supposed to go and say, okay, because you my husband, lock my cousin up so that me and you are clear.
Yeah, what do you want me to do, Smitty? You want to go put him in jail? I mean, really?
Smitty is convicted and conflicted on so many levels. Because you bound to your husband. Go ahead, Sonia.
Remember, he said in the very beginning that he would not have helped him to cover it up. So
exactly,
he proved in the very first, his very first reaction was that no, you should not have been told, because he said he would have immediately gone to the police.
But then he also told Jacob, when we find out what it is, if it's going to put my husband in jail, I'm not telling you shit.
He said that,
and he stood on
what it was, and now that he knows what it is, how do you handle that? I mean, let's think about it. This is heavy news. This is not you kick the cat next door. This is y'all. You unalive somebody and then you hit it. We still don't even know and then you talk, and then all the characters and all the people, like it's so much. Like you push for it, and now that you know, you're like, whoa, now I'm locked in. Same thing with Naomi. Oh, I gotta know. Damn. Now I can't talk to my husband. I'm locked in, client privilege. I got a secret I got to keep. Nobody told you to come over here begging for news that was not yours. Drinking tea that don't belong to you. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to these kids.
Convicted,
and they're going to be stuck there. They're going to be stuck and not know how to get out. How do you sit there? Oh, yeah, my dad's a murderer.
Some things are just not meant to be shared. They're just, I'm sorry.
And I blame Smitty. I blame Smitty for all of this. And the reason I blame Smitty, because Smitty should not have been talking so openly and all about Martin's issue in front of these kids and with these kids. That is not their place.
Yeah.
I agree.
Smitty did.
Not bad, I agree with.
He was straight up 100% wrong.
Because as parents, you basically still have to sit there. You're the ones that are basically leading and guiding them. You got to basically sit and talk to each other before you sit there and kind of come out there. You can't. Yeah, no.
He shouldn't have insisted that Martin tell him everything in front of them.
Exactly. You said no. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell all of us. Tell us right now. And how Martin gonna stand there and say, "Okay, yeah, we had this on this law." Cliff was that going to his Warren G.
A clear black night, a clear white moon.
Exactly.
Trying to
exactly. Going to his regulators and what they had to happen.
Regulator. Oh man, that should have been the song for Vernon and Martin that week.
Yeah.
Regulator. Oh yeah, it would have been appropriate because they called the crew to cover it up. Regulator. Mount up. Okay, delayed song from a couple of weeks ago, Regulator.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Anyway, but Vernon, I like the way he reaffirmed him, but I don't like the way that he on the slick confirmed there's more to know, because Tyrell is the type of child, he's not gonna let it go.
Right.
But
even if he did tell him, he was still not gonna let it go. If he told him no, he was still gonna be nosy.
All he had to do was say,
I'm like, okay, go ahead and tell him. Yeah, there is more, but you don't need to know. It's not.
No, Angela. You're going to say you got everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's what you got everything you need to know right now.
Nothing else happened. Nothing else happened besides that but the trauma. But not even you need to know, because you and I, all of us on this panel, soon as an adult tell you that's all you need to know, you're going to scratch till you want to know the rest of what you're supposed to know.
Exactly.
That's all you need to know. Is not going to be good enough for Tyrell, and y'all know that. Every one of us knows.
All you need to know is an invitation for me to go investigate.
Right. Oh God, Marvella said, "What is Warren G?" Okay, Marvella,
you're gonna have to.
I need you to go to Spotify. I need you to go to YouTube. I need you to go to Apple Music. Type in Warren G. regulators and listen to the song. It's a song from back in the day, like when you would have had your NWAs, you would have had your right after, you know, that whole. Well, I said after, but it's around the same time. It's after that whole Death Row record.
It's around like Tupac
Snoop
and Biggie
Dogg,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. You got your
It was during the
your
East and
Dr.
West Coast
Dre,
rivalry.
your Dr. Dre, your Snoop Dogs, your Warren G with Nate Dogg. So,
Bless your heart.
Look that up. Look that up, and then you will understand.
Bless your heart.
All right.
Now,
what's
Vernon, let Vernon talk to
Vernon.
Andre.
Yes.
And basically said, I like you. Don't give me a reason not to like you.
I love this scene. I was so happy about this.
I love the fact that he said, oh, I understand you having an affair with my daughter, Daddy.
Yeah, I know. He came straight out with it. Like, okay.
I know Andre almost pissed his pants that day.
Right.
Like, oh, what?
Like, that is not what I expected you to say to me right now.
Right.
But I like the fact that he did say it because it lets Andre know Danny told him.
Right.
So you keep talking about Andre.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Danny
you wanted everybody to know.
But now she's not hiding anymore. And she's told her entire family except for her daughter Naomi.
Which is so crazy to me.
Everybody knows. So Andre, what are you talking about? I want something real. What more does Danny have to do? Because the thing has to happen organically. Just because you say you want something, that don't mean tomorrow we walking down the aisle and you come out to Ashley. Just because you think you can have something real and rooted with Ashley. Ashley don't know what she want.
No, she's not ready.
But I think
he literally just got out of her relationship. And Danny had
literally
because she had to go through the period of time before she get divorced. So
exactly.
She's had
my whole thing is if Danny even told him today when she said, "Oh, are you asking for my," or yesterday are you asking for my dad's hand? And she, just joking. She said, "I'm not ready for that, and neither are you." And he knows he's not.
Right.
You can't even make up your mind between vanilla or
chocolate.
Caramel.
Rocky Road.
Right. And Morris said caramel. Caramel. Yeah, he can't even Andre, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm sick of you.
I told y'all he a mutt.
He is a mutt. I'm sick
top of the block. Top of the block.
All right. So
let's he as bad as Tomas. He up there with Tomas right now, going back and forth.
I was getting ready to say
they neck and neck.
Because that one there got me all confused. I'm just so disappointed with that boy.
I am too.
I ain't disappointed in Tomas because I told y'all he's a cornball.
Tomas at like they said in the chat this week in the group. Y'all have to get in the chats, y'all. Our chats be lit. Y'all get in the chats with us. They said Tomas act like he was the one that was the virgin.
Because he is like hook, line, and sinker right now, isn't he?
Just look at the pictures.
Yeah, he did go a little crazy after.
Yes, he was like, ooh.
He went straight Fatal Attraction. Like, dude, why are you so obsessed with me, boy? I want to know.
Wow. I'm like, he really just, she's putting on him, and she ain't even look, and she ain't even try.
Oh man,
you good, girl? You got that
song. Huh? I have an amendment. I got an amendment.
Well, you have to amend it when we get there.
I will
write it down.
I'm gonna put it in over here so I don't forget.
You'll put it in the chat. Yeah, put it in the chat.
I don't even know if it's a song. It might just be something on TikTok, but
okay. Yeah. He looked like, oh, when can I see you again? Huh? You gonna throw me another treat? Huh?
Yeah.
We should have went away for the weekend.
We should go away for the weekend. We can still do it
again. You want to do it again? You want to do it again?
He became obsessed immediately.
Let me take you to dinner. I had you home before midnight. You want to go out this weekend? What's going on? You didn't call me. I'm gonna call you. Okay, I'm gonna hang. Okay, I'm gonna call you back. Okay.
Okay. He was so clueless that she was so cold towards him, and he was just like sucked into it regardless.
Look at
that is so. Oh my gosh. What do y'all really think it is? Do you think the sex was just bad, or that? What do you think it was?
She said he knew what he was doing, but also that it was like watching paint dry. So I'm confused, because if he knows what he's doing, you're not watching paint dry.
Well, and he said he was extra careful with her because it was her first time. So do we think that maybe it was that he was a little too careful, and she wanted to be
not feeling him? She just not that into him, just like the movie.
Well, I'm wondering if because she's been so used to hearing her cousin stories, and she's so wild with hers, maybe she was expecting that, and he didn't give her that because he wanted to be gentle.
I really wish that Lynn was on here, because Lynn was saying in the group that she was really hoping that they were just going to make it about her not liking her first time or not being good versus her rushing in to do the one up on Eva. But
that's what I was thinking.
I think she rushed it to one up Eva, even though that's what she wanted, but it was probably not the best. She probably would have done it eventually, but in this moment right now, it was was
just to get back.
Let me do this and make sure I have it. But then once you got there, you did not enjoy it. So it's like a double-edged sword of what happened.
Like, I got him away from her. Now I don't want him.
Exactly.
Yeah, the thrill is gone. Pretty much.
The thrill is gone.
Because it's like
with
the
that
chase.
BB King, the thrill is gone.
Because she wanted him to chase, and then he was chasing, and because she was like upset when he left the first time. So she's like, felt a little bit self-conscious probably. So she tried to get him
she should have been, because that was crazy.
Yeah, that was very weird. But God was trying to tell you right there that wasn't for you.
And
Moss is crazy, like for real. Like, look at his actions throughout this process.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he just likes Eva. I think he liked.
I thought he did too. That's what I thought. He liked Eva, and then he just wanted Eva. But then when he flipped like that, I'm like, he a mutt too.
I think so too, Tony. I think he did it just to keep Eva. She did that as well. But my thing is, how many times y'all gonna have sex on this couch? Y'all ain't got bedrooms y'all can go into.
I hope y'all got an upholstery cleaner.
Why y'all got y'all business all out in the middle of the living room?
Everybody on the couch. I'm like,
Chelsea could have came in at any time. Right there. That's what I'm saying.
Look, let's count how many people have had sex on that couch. Andre and Danny probably done had sex on that couch. Danny and Bill probably done had sex on that couch. Naomi and Jacob might have had sex on that couch at some point when they were dating.
Bill and Haley might have had sex on that house.
Bill and Haley might have had sex on that couch.
Guess room she was staying in.
That couch is nasty as hell.
Yes, it is. That couch is nasty.
Not that. Oh Lord, Tony.
I think he connects with her better.
That is something else. He's more down home, and Eva is more likable. He has more in common with Eva, and I thought their chemistry actually was better than his and Kat's. But him and Kat also kissed better before they did it. Now that they've done it, she don't even like. She don't actually want to hug him.
She don't look like she want to look at him.
She look like she don't even want him to touch her.
Look at the look on her face. Somebody clean the couch. Okay, Tony, I don't think so, because Chelsea came right in, sat down, and found the condom on the floor. They ain't clean that couch.
And they didn't even pick up the condom paper. I'm like, y'all wrong.
Condom paper. About, she's looking at him like that's her son or something. Like, you got to say, now listen. When we go in this store, don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. That's exactly how she looking at him, like she talking to her son.
No, that's because her new husband told her, don't be getting attached. She's looking straight at his nose and basically staying focused. I'm just looking at his nose, babe, just the nose.
Exactly. Look how she look. There is no chemistry, nothing.
But that's just a weird shot, though.
And then, but listen, today at the concert, she told Chelsea, Eva, why are you here? You looking for my man? He not here. And I should have known you here. That's the first thing you went to as soon as you out, Eva. My man is working. You here looking for my man?
And she
still but you don't want him to be your man, though.
But
she didn't want her to have him. That's it.
She did it for Eva's sake. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to have him.
Yeah.
Because if you could care less about him or not into him like that anymore, soon as you see Eva, it's you want my man? You here for my man?
But you heard what Eva said, right? I don't want you to be with him either. She did say that.
That's the last thing on my mind. So Tomas is the last thing I'm thinking about. But is it true? Because
I think Eva was really hurt.
Yeah,
because they actually do have a connection, like a for real connection.
Yeah,
I feel like Kat and Tomas's connection is forced. It's more of a status thing. You know what I mean?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always thought that he really just was interested in Kat because of the Dupree name and the Dupree connections and what he can maybe
it made him look a certain way. It made him get respect as a lawyer and all that. Yeah,
because that's going to get him.
He wants to Bill Hamilton come up.
Eva's not going to get him up the corporate ladder because she caused too much drama. She's not with the aesthetics of the whole process. He's trying to basically,
he wants to Bill Hamilton come up.
He does, and then once Bill told him to watch her, then he was ready. He was like, okay, great, I can do this assignment.
Right. But look at the hurt. And when they was in that room, she said the end. And so, but then all of a sudden, she there with him again for him to break her heart. And
unbreak.
But y'all know how that is though. Y'all know we all been there.
Yes.
Where you can tell somebody, okay, I don't care, I don't want you no more. And you don't mean it. You're hoping that he gonna come back and say, okay, I told Kat I don't want to be with her. I'm sorry I did that to you last night. Let's do this. That's what she was hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sat there all day. You're right, Tony. I've never seen them all. Who else said that? That was you too that said they've never spent all day together. Tomas and Eva spent all day in that diner.
Right.
Tomas and Kat, they go little spurts.
They have chemistry. And they talk to each other outside of each other. Kat and Tomas barely text each other. They barely call each other. 2 weeks can go by. They be like, "Oh, I ain't seen you since the last time," but we supposed to be dating. These two actually talking and texting on the phone, setting dates,
talking about other things, and books.
Right. Hell, you left me cold in the house, thinking I was about to get some, ran out, and I ain't hear from you again until I caught you in my sister's room.
Right.
Right.
I feel bad for Eva too. I'm still team Eva. I'm team Eva all day. I always have been team Eva all day. I'm team Eva, and I think that they have just
with this situation. I'm team Eva.
With all the situations, I was team Eva, except in the very beginning.
I'm not choosing either one of them for him on this because I don't want neither one of them with him.
Well, not for Tomas. I'm just saying, period. I ride 10 toes down for Eva. Period.
I don't know about that.
Can't get on my nose.
Eva's initial motive was dirty.
To separate herself from her mother.
Yes. Then I will be team Eva. Yeah. But right now, Eva is dumb as a box of rocks. Because the fact that she went to your dad to ask him for a loan after this happened and got $100,000 out of him, ain't that much back child support in the world.
No, it's not. But let's think about this. Let's think about now, all of us, the relationships that we have with our mothers. And even though our mothers may have done things in our opinion, no, we're not going there. Any things that our parents may have done to us that we do not agree with, and we've all had disagreements. We all say, oh my God, that woman. You are not going to sit here and say, I'm disowning my mother because she did such and such. You're going to be like, okay, I know how my mother is, but that is my mother. And I'm going to find a way to live in the space between my mother and whomever else. But what I'm not going to do is throw my mama off the cliff because everybody else wants to.
And I'm not saying she should do that. I'm saying doing things like going to your daddy and getting a loan on your mother's behalf when you know she can go take her raggedy ass out there and go get a job somewhere. And he doesn't owe her any back child support. He owes Eva something. He don't owe Leslie jack squat because he done paid her twice and she ain't give Eva nothing.
You're
so
right.
Where's all that money?
That's what I said. It was 500,000.
And
no,
she had a job.
150,000.
It was 50,000 the first
50,000?
time, 50,000 the second time, and then whatever this is. But who in the world, who is going to have to listen to and deal with her not having the money? Eva. Eva's gonna be the one who every time she opened her door, Leslie gonna be standing there. Did you go get the money yet? Did you do the money? So Eva did that to try to keep Leslie off of her back as well, because Leslie getting on her nerves.
But this is the thing. I get it. You're standing for your mama, but if every time you turn around, your mama is stealing from you, telling the police that you did something, like, yeah, at a certain point, you're gonna have to cut ties with your mama because your mama is toxic and she's bringing you down, and that's exactly what's happening.
It is what's happening, but it's not going to be that easy for Eva to do, because it was
you reach in my pocketbook and steal my credit card to pay for the meal and then take my ticket. I'm like, boy, this thing right here is a piece of work.
But my thing is, and we hate Leslie because of how we got to know Leslie. First of all,
I would hate anybody who does that to their child.
But you don't feel no kind of way by leaving your purse on the table with Miss Pat. You don't even with Miss Rose, and if they go in, you be like, it doesn't matter if she would or not. You be like, okay, did you find what you're looking for? My mama can go through my purse all day long. I don't care.
I don't care if my mama goes through my purse. My mother wouldn't steal from me. That's what I'm saying.
She pretty much let her know straight up, you paid for dinner.
I'm not talking about that. She took the ticket.
But I think she's trying to say but she has a problem because Eva is basically grown up with this. This is a normal cycle for her and Eva and Leslie. So she's used to her. Now, she did sit there and forget who she was dealing with. And I don't know why she keeps forgetting who she's dealing with, but she does. And she left all that stuff there, and she still expects her mama. She still expects the best of her. She's wanting the best of her, but she's not going to get that. So that's like any mother even trying to basically still give their child that's been out on drugs and everything, giving them the benefit of the doubt. They're going to be okay. I'm going to give them one more chance, because this is your blood. And so you're still going to look. So we're still going to basically, it was like she said, it was just her and her mom for the longest time. So that's always, even through the crap that Leslie probably did and put her through, that's what she has, is her and her mom. She
is. I think that at some point it is going to come to a point. We already sick of it because we see it down. But there is going to come to a point where Eva is going to act up and show out, but she just not at that point yet.
Yeah,
she gonna just like we want Danny so over Bill, she not there yet. Eva is not there yet. And the thing is, what is it going to take? It's going to take something major, and then Eva's going to finally be there. But we sick of Leslie because we sick of Leslie from episode 2 and knowing what she was planning. We want Leslie to go somewhere. But Eva hadn't gotten there yet.
She interesting, but
she is. The way she showed up to that concert today.
Boom, pow.
Leslie, listen.
She said, "Didn't I tell you I had to dress?"
I do love her. She crazy as hell. I love her, but I love to hate her on that show. I don't care. She is. I love to hate her.
Oh my gosh,
I love to hate her. The way she just show up and the way that she lived, like what did Beyonce say? In your head, like cornrows. She lived in everybody's head, like she living rent free in all of their heads. The moment they see her, everybody stops.
It's like,
what's this fool about to do now?
Right. Here we go. Every time they see her, they freeze. What?
The whole atmosphere just changes in the room. It's like, right. It's gonna be some mess.
But before we go there, let's talk about Ted for a second.
Oh, you have to. Look, you see what I got to do for Ted.
We got a new Ted, but I feel like we got different writers writing his character because his personality.
The other Ted seems stronger, didn't he?
Can Ted get a handle on his kids? I need him to get a handle on his kids. You giving this one? Writers again. We really think. And we've been saying this, y'all are playing Ted and most of the men on this show, but you are playing Ted very soft and y'all are portraying black men as weak, especially this one.
Yeah,
and I don't like it.
I know that he is living for his children. He's playing it soft for everybody, but Ted, I need you to get a backbone. I need you to get over there and get your wife back, because that snake in the grass you work with.
Yep.
Oh, now that's dirty. That's supposed to be your boy.
I need you to get a handle on these kids. I need you to step up, and I need you to put your foot down with this one. She basically told you off and left.
Right.
And what you gonna do about it?
Right.
I don't care if he guilty or not, Tony. At some point, you got to shake that guilt off, because how much longer are you gonna let
man? That's
you in that corner? You can't stay in that corner. You did it. I did it, and did.
Yep, and I did it, and it's over. And it was how many years ago? So let it go.
It's over now, and now we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to move past it, because he can't stay there.
He cannot stay there. And
he could have rented a house by now, because I'm like, you in this hotel for what purpose?
Man, he should have showed back up at his door and said, I'm moving back in.
It ain't that fresh, Tony.
You need to man up.
This one right here need to open. Look, this one right here. I don't know what kind of timeout you can give her, because she grown.
She need an ass whooping.
But the way she talked to him and throw it up in his face every time she talked to him, she done it one time too many.
That's the same thing her mama does. So she get it from her mama.
But her mama is a little different, because
I'm just saying,
have a right to throw it in your face.
The self-righteousness of the attitude and the almightiness of the attitude. That's from there. That.
But you're a child, so you sit down and shut up. And mind your business.
I would have spoken to my dad the way she talked to him, whether he made a mistake or not. That does not mean that I'm not his child anymore.
Well, and his mistake don't have nothing to do with what he's confronting you about. You jeopardized my business. That's what I'm confronting about.
Exactly.
And she didn't admit to it. She didn't do anything except turn it around on him. And he allowed it.
Yeah, he allowed it. He allowed it. So this one he let talk that crazy, and this one he let get away with murder, because she knew he's still trying to let her get her footing, and she knows that, and Leslie knows that, and they used it to the advantage of, he gonna do anything for you because you the daughter, so let me go get some money to give to mama. But you think Mama's struggling
her ass till the cows come home, because she
is. Both of them got to get a group. Her and Ted both have to get a group.
Ted is dumb, because I wouldn't have wrote the check. Because she flat out told you, I'm about to give mama the money.
Yeah.
So in essence, you might as well have just gave her the money.
Right. He should have just denied.
Why is it?
Because I know she sit up there saying that nobody's going to find out, but Nicole is going to find out that somehow Eva, you gave Eva the money, Eva gave it to her mama. It's still going to be a problem.
When he opened that door and Leslie was on the other side of it, he should have said.
He should have closed it immediately.
Slammed it right back.
I ain't got time for this. I did with that damn scarf around her neck
every day.
Well, wait a minute. She didn't wear a scarf to the concert. It's only been
sure didn't. Where the bruises at? Where the bruises at? Where the bruises at?
Exactly. Look, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
You got to see.
You want to get a scarf?
No, wait. Hold on. Y'all can keep talking.
Oh, Lord. I'm scared.
What's she doing?
Ain't no telling.
So, okay. Ted, what we gonna do with Ted though? Really, is there any way for him to come back? I don't think there's a way to come back to Nicole.
I think it might be too late.
I think it's done.
At this point, I think it's too late.
I know Ursula's saying that he better come on correct, because next week, but I don't see them getting back together.
You don't see him and Nicole getting back together?
I just don't. I don't. Yeah,
because he's not man enough. He needs to go in there forcefully and flip her if he want her back.
Was it Taylor Swift? We are never
not with the flipping
getting back together.
Yep.
Yeah. No, look, they need to say where them bruises at. Look.
That's what she had to go get her fan.
Yeah, there it is. This is my shit.
I figured you was either going to get a fan or a scarf.
I thought she was getting a scarf. I really did.
I didn't know you got a fan at Cowboy Carter.
Yes, ma'am. This is my rodeo circuit fan.
Oh, I can read it now. Okay.
Listen, Ted, man up, Ted.
Do something with them children.
Man up, Ted. Get them
Forget
children,
them
get
children.
them girls.
Forget them children. Go get your wife.
Go get your wife and go check on your son. You ain't seen your son since none of this.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
also meeting. Right, and we're talking about the kids and getting couples back together. Him being there to help Martin through can help Nicole see him back in the light that she's supposed to see him in, and they can get their reconciliation through Martin. So Ted, stop in there drawing on that iPad, talking about some shave this and shave that, working from the room, and go get your wife. And how much money are you spending? You talking about accreditation for the practice. How much money are you spending on this hotel every day?
Every day.
Look,
that's what I'm saying. If he's gonna be in that he need to switch rooms because Leslie is just popping up too regular. I need to switch rooms every day.
He need to go and get him a 3-month lease or a 6-month lease in an apartment somewhere or something. My God.
Now Danny got a guest house
in the gate with a dog.
Danny got a guest house and they don't. I'd be like, I'm moving in the guest house. I'm gonna move in the West Wing.
Yeah. Nicole, I mean, because she seemed like her house is a little bit more conservative in the way they did it, so they don't have wings. Only Nanita and Vernon got the wings, and
but they should have at least a guest house. If Danny got a guest house,
all of them are in the gate. Yeah.
Ted doesn't seem like the type of person that wants to try to keep up with the Duprees in terms of what we spend.
Well,
he says, I got you behind the gate
on his people, including his adopted son, his nephew. He'd be like, nephew, you making me look stupid because I spoke up for you now. You said you was in love with this woman now.
Like Allie said, them Richardson men that keep taking these L's, and I'm about sick of the Richardson men.
I'm tired of the Richardson men. They making me mad.
But anyway, that brings us now to our Fairmont Crest church announcement. So y'all ready? Hold on 1 second.
All right. And now for today's church announcements for the saints and the ain'ts of Fairmont Crest.
Come on.
Invisifetus is craving again. So all the mac and cheese in Fairmont Crest is gone. Try again next week. I have it on good authority that the ghost of girlfriends past plans to show up at the Articulates concert. So be sure that you did get your ticket before they are sold out. Teddy Weddy will be buying a backbone with all the money he saved on the articulation accreditation snafu.
I hope so.
Right.
There will be a sale on Big Boy Boxers in the hospital gift shop on Tuesday. Be first in line to get yours or to buy some
Big
from
Boy
your
boxes.
favorite congressman.
From the Congress
need them big boy. They need them big boy boxes.
Not only the congressman, but also Teddy Weddy. The senator will be hosting a Sock It To Me showdown featuring Vernon Dupree and Andre Richardson at Orphe Jeans at 7 p.m. on Thursday because Vernon don't play about his baby girl.
That's right.
Spoiler alert.
Period.
Andre will explain that he actually wanted to take things to the next level and Danny refused, so no guns will be ablazing after all. Be sure to watch next week when Danny teaches Samantha and Tyrell the value of staying in a child's place.
Come
lastly,
on.
Remember to wear your combat gear next week because Audacity is being thrown around at an all-time high in Fairmont Crest.
The Audacity.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
And that
Thank you,
concludes
sister.
our
Thank
church
you, sister.
announcements for this week.
Thank you, Sister Youngblood, for the announcements. I have just a couple to add. Listen, we are getting members and gatekeepers by the pound every day now, and I love it. However, as Brother Donald would say, we have some false prophets in the church. We got about 12 Clifton Davises now. We got about 4 Vernon Duprees. We have a couple of Tom and Kyle Duretts. We got some Jacob Hawthorns. We got a little bit of everybody who want to come in and pose. I have been pretty good about catching them, but y'all do not engage with them, because some of them they have actually sent personal messages to, like within the group, to call certain members of y'all out to say, send me a DM, send me this and that, let's talk back channel, this is my private account, I want to talk to you. And I've been able to catch it. So y'all haven't seen it because it's in the back office. I've got it, but they've been calling several of y'all out to try to get y'all in the back DMs, and it's not happening. So
unfortunately, Andre hadn't been in my DMs yet.
So y'all, listen, continue to help us do our due diligence and watch for the false prophets and report the pages. Y'all been pretty good about reporting the pages so far, but in case we missed them, because they're coming in by the hundreds now, 1 or 2 of them might be able to slip past me. So if y'all see them, you know how when we have the welcome to Fairmont Crescent, we welcome everybody in and they list everybody's names. Everybody give that list a once over. If you see something that sticks out, you know, because we know as much as we want to, we know Tamara Tooney, Clifton Davis, all of them, they're not joining our group like that. So, and then it's a red flag when 5 of them at one time.
5 of them, right? You got 5 Tamaras,
right? So y'all just, you know, let's look out. Let's keep out behind our gates clean. See, over here, the security works over here. Our gate work here. Okay, so we're doing that. So y'all just keep us doing that. Do not purchase anything from any link. Anybody selling anything other than Keisha, Angela, or myself, you will see a link very soon. Other than that, do not purchase any links or anything like that. What am I missing, y'all? Y'all pay attention, because I do put surprise entries up for the giveaway basket. So every now and then you'll be a post that just says comment and you get a free entry. So y'all pay attention in the group. Don't just join the group and go on about your business. I want y'all to be active, engaging members. Okay. And that is all the announcements that I have. Angela, again, let our members know how they can be in the seat that Sonia is in right now.
So you can be our next Gatekeeper of the Week by giving us lots of love and engagement and posting and just basically letting us know how you feel about this show and how you feel about these characters and how Ted is getting on your nerve, or how Andre is just being really messy and slack and just, ooh, that boy. But we want to hear from you on how you're feeling about the show, what characters you love, what characters you don't like. And in the chat feature, there's a whole bunch of little categories going on in there, and there's a whole bunch of conversations that are really pretty juicy. So we want you guys to engage, post, comment, and repeat. And then you can be in Sonia's spot, giving us the church announcements and telling us how you feel about everything for that day. And we would love to have you guys. So that's how you can do that. And then you can also get your name into there for the basket as well, as Ursula was talking about. So what? Oh, that was your line?
No. Tomas is the man. Raphael, Tomas makes all Puerto Ricans look bad, so y'all need to claim him. Y'all need to take his key card.
Raphael,
take his card.
Tomas got to go, Raphael.
He's making y'all look bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, making y'all look bad.
He got to get his card taken.
He is not representing. He is not representing.
I think that you need to put him aside, Raphael, at the next meeting, and pull Tomas aside and let him know how he is making y'all look bad. We're not gonna leave your boy alone.
Leave my boy alone.
I think you need to pull him to the side and put a bug in his ears as to how Puerto Ricans are supposed to act.
Because he has zero swagger and even
now when he put that hat on, he was looking much better with that hat and that bandana.
Oh, you talking about the actor? We're talking about Tomas.
Tomas is Dramas.
Yes, he is. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all. Sonia, thank you for sitting in with us.
Thank you, Sonia. We love the announcements.
Everybody, thanks. Yeah, so we will see you in the group, and we will be right back with some trivia and maybe a concert or two. Who knows?
When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown. It is good. Very good. Oh yeah. How you doing? How are you?
Best empanadas.
Oh yeah? You guys like it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
Watching me from across the room. You've been staring a long time. We don't have all night, but I feel I should make the first move. I see the sparkle in your eye for me, so don't be shy. Not on outside, just grab my hand and dance under the spotlight. Oh baby, and live out fantasy. No need to keep dreaming and wishing, hoping, baby, let you
I love Sharon's voice.
Is that Sharon's voice?
I think it is. I think it is.
I like Tracy. I really.
I mean, I like Tracy too. I
Tracy's
just like
voice.
Sharon. She's got that raspy voice.
I hope that it was hers. I was trying to decipher if that.
I think it was.
I think they just played it at a different time frame. Yeah, I think
I
was
think that's
dubbed on there, but I think that was them.
I think that was actually all of their real singing voices.
Mm-hmm.
But my issue, ladies, is y'all had us fumbling and grumbling and wondering what happened and going through all this drama
for one song.
Y'all couldn't even give us a ballad or nothing. And y'all do one song.
You got a articulate song and a Anita Williams Dupree song.
No. First of all, after one song, it's too early to throw the mic to Anita and say, do your one thing. Especially when you just now decided 2 hours ago she was going to do the song. Where is the rest of the concert? Because Anita should have came in at the end.
Look, they've been practicing for how long? That one
and came up with
that one song. But they had others in Imagination World.
In Soap Opera Land, there were more songs because I'm sure that there was not a sold out show for one song.
I wish they would have done like clips. If they would have done even like maybe
something, give us a melody, give us take it through. These musical montages where after you finish that show, when you saw them take a bow, then you saw them doing a piece of a little ballad, and you saw a little two-step with something else, a little something else. That way, hey, we got a whole show. Then
even a costume change in there somewhere.
Right, and then you come with, okay, now it's an Anita song. And then after we've had a montage of showing them doing like 4 or 5 different songs, even Destiny's Child came out and did 2 songs last week. So,
we definitely should have had a costume change before y'all even came out. Look, before they came out on stage in the first place, they should have.
I want to know what the cartoon looked like before Chelsea did whatever she did to it.
Because if this is an improvement,
you muted. If this was
if this was an improvement, Lord Jesus.
It looks like she just cut the arms out. I guess it was a full coverage for Mama. I don't see what about Tracy's.
Let's look. Let's look and see what. I have it. Let's look and see what the articulates. So maybe cutting the sleeve out of Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe cutting the shoulders out of Anita's. And we can't really see what she could have.
I think she had one shoulder.
Didn't she?
Yeah, she made Sharon's a one shoulder.
All right. Let me see if I can't find it.
What made them decide to put these 3 colors together?
Well, I'm not mad at the colors.
The purple and the green, I can see the orange.
I think that's her color.
I'm not mad at the colors. They were reminiscent.
I feel like the orange throws it off. The purple and the green go together. The orange don't blend with them the way I want it.
Well, the orange, it blends with the purple because remember, we got to look past Clemson University. But other than that,
Clemson, they're not the most complimentary colors.
But those were my wedding colors. Yeah, she had a one shoulder.
Yeah,
those were my wedding colors, minus the green, that lime green. But I had the peach, I had the purple.
Right.
I had the
with the green.
I had what was it? The burgundy in there, and then the rust.
You didn't put it with the green.
The chocolate.
You had fall colors. You didn't put it with lime green.
Well, she wanted to stand out with that wig.
Yeah. I think, but every time you saw Sharon, she had on green. I think it's just that's her
color.
Yeah. Because when she first came in, remember she had on that red and green Christmas thing.
Yeah.
I loved Anita's hair. And Sharon's hair looked really good too. Not Sharon, Tracy's hair looked really good too. They switched up her wig. She had some highlights. And she got them highlights in there quick, didn't she?
Yeah. I listen, I'm not mad at the articulates at all. We just, for all that y'all have taken us through over over the last
We just
month
wanted to
and
see
a
a
half,
little bit more.
leading up to this night. I wanted to see more from y'all.
Pause. Did I miss something? Why wasn't Madison at the concert with Chelsea? And she all goo goo gaga over Anita Dupree?
Madison was not there. Laura was not there. And Mona was not there.
Mona wasn't there.
Tomas wasn't there. We know Bill and Haley wasn't going to go, but them four at least should have gone to the concert. We didn't see, I saw Shanice there, but I didn't see Vanessa finally make it there. Did I miss her?
But they came together.
Okay.
Yeah, she took Doug's seat.
Yeah, I know she took her seat, but
she's right there when they showed the group. She's right there
Okay.
next to her. Yeah.
I loved Vanessa's dress.
Yeah, I like Vanessa's dress.
I love black and white. You know, I'm a sucker for black and white together. And I was just like, ooh, I love it. Danny's dress was fire too.
Yeah.
Danny,
it was a pantsuit.
Everything. The hair, the necklace, everything was fire. Look, Andre was like, God damn, you making this hard for me.
Not too hard, apparently. But
right. Dream sequence. We speaking into existence. Dream sequence. Dream sequence.
I wanted them ladies. I know, what are we in our 70s? I wanted them to move a little bit more, something. Or have
when
some
you 70, they moved very nicely for their 70s. Lead them girls.
I wanted them to have a little bit, some backup dances or something, trying to bring it into basically, I wanted to see more. That is a testament to how much we love them. I wanted to see more.
Girl, they is not Beyonce.
Hopefully, they're gonna do more. But thank God and shout out to the writers and the set crew who did not put the concert in the country club.
Hallelujah.
Or uptown. You actually made it look like we was actually in a theater. We were actually in a place with real seats.
They made it look like there was more than 10 people there.
They made it look like it was more than 10 people, that it was a sold out show. And I appreciate that y'all actually made it look
but
like.
You know what though? We named all the people that wasn't there, but you know who was there? Dr. McSteamy.
Yep. He had on black pants today.
Dr. McSteamy said, I just wanted to check on your mama.
Before we go there, let's go back here first. Before we go there.
Dr. McSteamy is a messy, messy man.
Leading up to the reunion, was Anita wrong to ask for a solo spot?
I think it was not a good idea considering what they had been through.
Yeah,
I agree.
Maybe after they've done a couple of shows, hey, let's but it should have been all about articulates for that day. I see why the promoter wanted it, but in that instance, I'm like, no, we're
it should have been a hard no. It shouldn't have been a no, but let me go ask them. No, it should have been a no.
And I agree, because after all y'all have gone through all of your fights, and it even almost went there to another fight of you saying, well, I said no, but I want to hear what you thought. And if your reason was it's because my grand and my children, Nita, what you did, you could do.
Yep, you could do that in the.
She just wanted to do her stuff.
You can do that on Sunday morning, but as Angela mentioned earlier, that prayer.
Where they don't go to church.
What was that?
That we said that prayer before church proved that they don't go to church. Because Bernie, that was
not a prayer.
And
look, and Clifton, we know you know how to pray because you used to be a reverend.
Exactly.
But that was not a prayer.
That was a family meeting or whatever that was, and holding hands, but that was not a prayer. So the do praise.
That was a cheer session, but a prayer
down
it was not.
to church. Y'all have been out.
I didn't hear nobody say in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Lord.
None of that.
No, bow our heads. No.
They said amen.
Yeah, I know they said amen.
Thank you, Father. I didn't hear them say thank you, Father, for bringing us here. I didn't hear none of it. That was not a prayer.
No, it wasn't. Not a prayer at all.
All right.
But Vernon, he did what he had to do.
Well, he needs to channel his past self.
He needs to
not channel his past self
and take his butt to church.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the comments tonight, because they're like back and aggravating. So if y'all are commenting like in the thing, they are bouncing around. So I don't know if the comments are having technical difficulty or what is happening with the comment section. But we'll see. We'll try. But all the way up, and then Sharon goes, I want a solo spot. Okay. Then you hyperventilate by almost pass out from a panic attack.
5 minutes later.
5 minutes later, what solo was you gonna do though? Because you're not prepared to do a solo. What was you gonna get up there and sing, boo? You have no music for the band because Anita lucky they was able to pull her music up out the crack of they behind at the last minute. So how was they gonna pay for Sharon? Sharon ain't got no song, no single. What she gonna get up there and sing Amazing Grace? Something everybody know?
No, you ain't got no lyrics. You ain't got no audio.
That's what I said. What was she? Because she directs the choir. Everybody know Amazing Grace. What was Sharon gonna get to say? I want to sing a solo of Amazing Grace. That way the band can follow.
Lord, please don't do Amazing Grace again. Let Amazing Grace go.
What was she gonna do?
Leave that in the Beyond the Gates archives.
What was she gonna do?
Exactly what she did. Get up there and hyperventilate.
But I just so Miss Leslie gets to the concert with I got the perfect dress, but I've been broke, but I got your daddy's money. And then Carlton shows up to say, wait a minute, I got your back. I'm gonna go and sit here. And he goes in, sits in Ted's seat. You see how they did that? They metaphorically put him in Ted's spot.
Yep, they did that.
Replaced him right on up, sitting beside Leslie in his spot because he didn't dare show his face. Because Ted know good and well whether or not he gave Eva that ticket or not. If he'd have went to that door and said, "I'm trying to get in," somebody would have got him in to that show. Even backstage, his nephew.
Yeah, but he would have got in. But if he had sat next to Leslie, that would not have ended well.
No, it would not have ended
well. That would have been the end.
I appreciate
him. I don't understand how he had a spot
anyway
because Eva had a spot and Ted had. Leslie had a spot, so it was supposed to be Ted and Eva. So
Leslie had Eva seat. Eva had Ted's seat.
Right.
But then where did his seat come from?
Who?
McSteamy.
Oh, they said Ted bought tickets for everybody in the office.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Okay, that's right. They did say that. I'm like,
And he came in, and Nicole was so overjoyed to see that he took. Oh, Carlton's handling it. He's got it.
He's got it. Yeah.
I told you, but you notice.
Matter of fact, I gotta add somebody to the block because.
But you know how Andre listened when his ears perked up to my. I told Ted how wrong he was, but this, that, and the other, and whatever. You saw how Andre looked like. Oh, okay, now I got to go warm my aunt.
Got to go tell my aunt, that his boy is basically
back moving in on Aunt Nicole. But then there's the preview for next week. Oh, Carlton, we said it,
and you got a snake in your midst.
We said it. We said it.
We did.
3
but
weeks
he
ago.
said it. He said it when he came in there with them white pants. I'm gonna steal your woman. He warned him. He said, "Step up or step back."
We warned him. We warned him. We warned him big time. We warned Ted again. Like I said, Ted, you better step up. You had better step up, Ted. And I
might be too late, bro. Look, if he wear the white pants to dinner, you through.
It's never too late.
If he wear them white pants to dinner, he through.
It's never too late.
Wear them pants.
With hands.
Now, let's talk about this for a second. How is it that our girl had to go and convince her sister to go and support their mama? What kind of mess is that?
the psychologist or whatever she is.
I don't care how much in your feelings you are about whatever, and you don't really have a right to be in your feelings because this is really Martin's issue. You're not the one that's going to end up in jail. Right. How are you going to turn around and say, my mama's one-time concert coming back, we may not ever see this again, and you're going to sit up in here and talk about, nah, we working, we was doing some breathing exercises. I'm going to sit this out.
No, you're not.
She know better.
Like, oh, people.
Nicole be getting on my nerves lately, man.
This is your mama.
She get worse, mama.
You get this one mother. And this is her. She's singing. She's something she loves to do. This is something that's not. And you're just like, oh no.
Oh, like it's just something she do every day.
Like you've never seen her actually on stage, like for real. In her element.
So how is it that y'all just act like, oh, well, I'm mad at her, so now I can skip this monumental moment? There are plenty of times and plenty of opportunities I have been upset with my mama. But that don't mean I'm not there for her biggest moments. That doesn't mean I'm not there when she need me. That don't mean that I stop being her daughter because we have a disagreement.
We have a little issue, especially a big thing like this. This is like,
that does not mean I stop respecting her and being there for her. Like I am always, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just a mama's girl. I don't know what it is, but even if like now, in my grown self now, if my mother and I are having a heated discussion and I might get off the phone abruptly, I will never hang up, but I will just be like, bye. I call right back within 30 seconds to apologize and say, you know what, maybe I should not have ended it that way.
Yeah, I agree.
So and then this one, you can't even go to the show.
Yeah.
First of all, when they decided who was going to talk to who, what made Danny think that Nicole was the appropriate person to talk to him about giving his husband a second chance?
Okay.
Because he sure threw it back at her, and he was right to do it.
She wanted to call him a selfish son of a bitch. That's why.
And he should have said, and so are you. I get it from my mama-in-law.
Good, because I'm like, I don't see how you gonna sit there and preach to me when you're doing the same thing. That's what I'm like.
It's different. It's different, but it's really not.
It is really not. But
because at the end of the day, Nicole has never, like, she says that he's made her mind up. She never gave him a chance.
She didn't. And here's the thing, Smitty. I want you to realize today is the 1st. I don't know what day the mortgage is due. But today is August 1st.
Oh gosh. You better write that check. You got money in your account.
Do you have money to take care of this rent? This
you be 2 weeks in the hole. You should be 2 weeks in the hole, right? He's been working 2 weeks.
Looking at Martin, calling him back to his house just to say, well, let me put eyes on you so it's not awkward tonight. It's gonna be awkward when you pick that phone up and say, Martin, the mortgage needs to be paid.
The lights out.
Martin, baby, the lights out.
The kids' tuition is due next month.
Martin is gonna say, I live in the east wing of grandmother and grandfather's home.
My lights are on, bright
and our lights is on. Rowena is making me a nice pasta carbonara right now. And
look,
I'm
tell
sorry,
the kids come over. Mom and Dad made them up a room.
Yeah, exactly. Tell them to come on over and you go
come over here and do their homework. The internet out. Okay, yeah. Tell them to come on over.
You go somewhere or you figure that out over there. You get the paper to give you an advance or something and pay for them bills because I'm out. I live with no East Wing.
I'm sorry, I know I keep going back to this, but I'm having trouble understanding how, Carlton, you just gonna go to work with your partner after you stole his wife? Like, is that your plan? I'm just trying to understand your plan, man.
Did you see how startled Ted was? The look to say, oh, what? What is going on here? And she's sitting up there grinning and skinning, like Carson just made her day. That old Chester cat, yeah, grinning and skinning. What you talking about? What are we doing here?
Messy.
But and the thing is this, and this is my other problem that I have with Smitty, and I'm gonna leave Smitty alone for tonight. How is it that you call yourself protecting the kids, or you want to do that, but don't you understand that your actions and the way you're treating Martin is putting them in a position to have to choose?
Yeah.
And that they're seeing how you're acting, and you are not acting in their best interest when you want, or you even fostering a relationship to keep them talking to Martin. Like, what's your end game here, Smitty? Because I'm not saying turn a blind eye to what has happened, but how about you say, okay, let's go to couples counseling, or at least let me go to counseling and see if I can deal with my anger about it before I can start doing. But you sitting over here in the house stomping, you're not trying to solve the problem. I want you to dig as deep to solve your marriage as you was trying to find the truth that you finally got that bit you on the butt.
In my boy's defense, it's just like when Nicole first told Martin to go to counseling for the nightmares. He can't really, because they really can't freely talk about the situation.
He can talk about the lack of communication with his husband and how his husband left him in the dark, because he's claiming that it's his overarching reason. He can go, or go to Nicole. She's the therapist. She knows what's going on now. How do I work towards getting back with my husband? Yeah, I agree with that. But both of them, y'all marriages are imploding. And Nicole, you gonna mess around, and then when Ted get with Leslie, it's gonna be your fault.
He better not get with her. He better get with Tanisha before he get with Leslie.
Family, somebody done put roots on that family.
Oh gosh,
all the marriages are in jeopardy except for Anita and Vernon.
And that's what Samantha said today. She said everybody is just, or was it Ash? It was a Cat. Everybody's marriage is just, everybody's marriage is just messed up right now. It really is.
It costs to be a Dupree, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Now, we touched on Leslie and her foolishness. She just, she was enjoying herself at the Articulate show, though. She said,
I ain't about none of y'all. Along and everything.
The liquors and everything. She said, you ain't going to keep me from my girl group. And I ain't mad at her.
I'm mad at her for stealing that thing out her daughter's
I am mad at her for taking that too. She did not have a right to her purse, even though I said I wouldn't have a problem leaving my purse on the table for my mom. But
your mom is not
have gone there. Right. She would not have gone and taken my concert ticket. But at the same time, Eva wasn't even going to use the ticket. She said, let's just have an Articulate thing at the apartment. So I guess she said, well, if she's not planning to go, I'm going to go, because this is what I wanted to do. And could care less whether Dupree see her or not. The boldness is the issue of Leslie. Leslie just bold.
Yeah.
She said, I'm going to get what I want.
Zero regard. She does not care.
But Eva, it's going to be okay. We're going to get you. We're going to figure it out. Call me. We're going to figure out what to do.
Guys, if you all are having issues with commenting, try changing your browser to either Edge or switch back to Chrome or back and forth. But I know I couldn't get mine on Chrome, so I had to go on Edge. And then I found another one on Safari and Wave browser, so try those. And you might be able to comment after you switch browsers. And so what's next? Yep. Ooh, that right there.
Listen.
Pin him up.
I feel sorry for Doug.
Doug came up in there and started to stomp around and got slammed up to the wall. Look at the fear
with the big dogs.
Look at the fear in his face. He genuinely looked like, oh my God, I really like.
Yeah, it's like OS. Yep. He's like, oh. He is like
drunk.
Yeah,
was he really drunk for real?
I think he had one or two.
Yeah,
but I think he was
drinking
in his
straight.
feelings.
So yeah.
I think he was right to be in his feelings, because why y'all up throwing this ish in my face on every chance you get that you screwing my wife?
But his wife has been screwing for how long? So why you caring right now?
I think he's been caring though.
But why now?
You should have never let it be okay to begin with.
Yeah, that's right.
That's my point.
Exactly.
If he has a feeling with
start
sharing,
crying about it now. Yeah.
You should have
never cried about it the first 2 or 3, 5 men ago.
5. I feel like it's been more.
Listen,
I said the first 2, 3,
that
5.
door stay open.
So don't be fussing about it now. And now you look, you should have been fussing when it was the trainer. You might have been able to take the trainer. I don't know about he got back.
You don't want none of that.
You don't want that. You need to think.
Is it really worth it?
Like she told him in the daggone, look, you need to learn how to keep your mouth shut and let's work this. Cause you about to be dead.
You about to be upset, honey. You about to be looking at some stuff you don't want to see.
Unalive.
And then he told this guy, I want to know everything, so plant this bug. So Doug,
watch your back.
First of all, why would you roll up in there and call the police? And don't you realize that these people that you think that you know that are law enforcement are in this man's pocket?
Yes. You will be in jail before Joey will.
Thank you. Do you think that you're going to go to Elon or to Marcel or any of them and say anything about Joey and they're going to do some action because you say so?
Or not?
They know about what he's doing.
You don't have burning clout, Doug. You don't have burning clout to do anything in that room right now.
I'm so sorry for you, Doug. I do. And the poor Vanessa, she tried to fix it. Let me take you to the concert, baby. And he said, nah, Shanice, you go. I ain't going.
I'm not mad at him for that, though.
I'm not mad at him for that. But also what I need Doug to realize is the reason why he can still work, the reason why he can breathe oxygen. The reason
through his mouth and not a tube.
Thank you. Is because of Vanessa. Well, Vanessa throwing it. Vanessa taking up for him, Vanessa protecting him,
throwing it all right,
is the reason why he can still stand in that hospital and do surgery. Now, if he may be upset and rightfully so upset, but you have to remember how you got to where you are.
I think he was fine when it was on the low. Like he said, discretion. It was fine when it was on the low, but when you openly doing this, like even when she was screwing Diego, she like Doug would come in the country club and she would kind of curb him. She just be with Joey giggling and snickering all up in his face like he ain't even there. Like she be playing in his face hard.
She played in his face hard, but they was in the studio. I mean, in the casino by themselves. Doug comes
this time. But so remember last time when Joey dismissed him so that he could have some alone time with his wife?
He left like a dummy. And all the times that he saw them in Uptown together, he left. All the times he saw them in Orphagees together, he left. So Doug, what you want to do about it now if you let this go and unfold before your eyes for months and said nothing? Don't try to be the man now. And look at him. Look at you.
Oh, Doug. Look at you, heart, Lord.
Jacked up.
Look at you. Wall.
Doug, I don't know what to tell you, man. I think she's beyond help. She ain't gonna stop.
No,
she ain't gonna stop. I'm not putting a picture up for this, but this is just the plot twist of the day.
Ashley don't want there no. Yeah, we don't need to see no picture. That'd be a dry picture. Look, Derek, just go on and holler at Shanice, man. Don't waste your time.
Well, some other nurse somewhere.
Go get your glow up.
How is it that
there's tons of nurses in there?
You didn't want to get married, but you still wanted a relationship. But then you took a break. Now he's saying he was stupid. He wants you back. Let's continue where we were so you can go back to and then you come out. No, you act like he was the horrible person.
Derek was not had a night in Paris.
Yeah, that's what it was. That whole night in Paris with Andre and that order in food that he picked up from the French restaurant and the TV with the Eiffel Tower. It's got you in a red balloon, then tow your whole everything up. That's all it takes.
So easily impressed.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Look,
The effort was nice. The effort.
But
if you have a guy actually go
really
through
think
that
he did
annual
that?
career.
Do you really think he did? Why do we really think he did it that way?
He was trying to get some.
I think he did it that way because he didn't want to take her out to the restaurant. Because last time he said we don't have to worry about nobody popping in. He didn't want to get seen by Danny. That's what I think. I'm just saying. And there's no set built for the restaurant.
And there's no what for the restaurant?
No set built for that restaurant.
And the fact that he thought that he did enough to take it to the next level, they right there in his apartment.
Yep.
They don't have to
go and get him some.
A chance for her to change her mind. But she said, you know what? Let me get up out of here. This is not, I feel like this is going somewhere too fast, and I don't want this. But I will give him a for effort.
Are you team Danny or team Ashley? I need to know.
Well,
y'all know what I am. I'm my girl 100%.
Of course. Let's go to break. We're going to come back with our trivia answers. Angela, you will be ready to let us know who answered what when. And yeah,
just do some
housekeeping now. We'll be right back, y'all. All right, so Angela, who got our answers right?
Well, Sonia got one right, but she does not count. Sonia, sorry,
Sonia,
you're on.
You cannot show the question, Sonia.
Sorry. And actually, she was, I guess, everybody else that's why I was saying the thing again, because I don't think anybody else could answer, because it's still right now, it's just Sonia and us. So,
well, we are missing our normal. Allie's not here tonight.
Even Marvella is not even saying anything. So
I think Marvella had to drop off.
But yeah, so nobody's on there, so that's okay.
All right,
Sonia, you already in there, girl. You in there.
So we don't have anybody doing the trivia tonight. That means we have to keep spreading the word. I don't know. It was like people were talking, and then all of a sudden, but I was texting, and I think people had to leave. I think people just had to go. I don't think we had technical difficulties. I just think they had to go do something.
It's just weird that everybody's gone at once.
Yeah, it was just kind of like whatever. But anyway, y'all, this is the time where we vote for who you think should get kicked out of the gates this week and why. This is where you drop them in the comments or do the poll in the group and decide who should be kicked out. And now we're going to make our cases. So, Angela, you make your case.
I'm kicking so many people out, Lord. Kicking out Ted, because he just being too weak. Kicking out Andre for being a mutt. Kicking out Tomas for being a mutt. Leslie is Leslie. I mean, you can't. She hasn't changed her spots at all. She is who she is. Nicole, she's trying to help her son, but she's still just selfish. Like, who said it? Sonia or who said it? Nicole, Sonia, no, yeah, Nicole Smitty. Yeah, they're all just selfish old people. I don't understand. So, and they all need to go back to church. Y'all need Jesus.
Go back.
Back to church because they haven't been there.
They ain't been in a minute. They ain't been.
Don't look like they've been there.
Even Vernon even praying wrong. It's like, how
did you start
that prayer, Vernon? That's not a prayer. I need my daddy to teach you how to pray again. Yeah. Albert, you need to come on and show him how to pray.
Yeah.
Come on, Reverend Middleton.
So my vote is for Ted. And you mentioned a couple of reasons, but Ted, mainly I understand. Let me start here and say that I understand that you lost your wife, you lost your family, you're having to navigate now with a 20-something-year-old child that you're just learning, and a bugaboo ex who just won't stop coming to your
bugaboo.
And so I understand you got a lot going on, Ted, and still trying to maintain your practice because you got to pay for that hotel room
and working with a snake.
But what I'm gonna say is, because of your stance on give everybody time and let's peacefully and calmly navigate the situation, you have allowed everybody in your life to run amok. Chaos has ensued, and the house and everything around you is burning to the ground, and you're standing in the middle of it. And Ted, you could be the catalyst for so many things to not be the way that they are. But you standing up, hiding yourself in this hotel room is allowing everything else to fall apart, because you should be back home by now. You should say, you know what, Nicole, this house is as much mine as it is yours. And don't beg her to come back home, move in. What's she going to do?
Right.
Go in. If you got to stay in the guest room, go to the house.
You need to say, I'm telling you, I'm not going.
Exactly. Exactly. Ted, you need to show up. And Nicole, we can work. If I'm out of sight,
I'm going. What is that?
I'm not. And I'm telling you, if I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I need to stay in your sight at all times. That way you have to deal with me. And because Nicole is dismissing him like the trash from last Tuesday.
That's because Nicole got hypnotized by them white pants.
So you need to go home, Ted. Nicole, you need to go home. You need to talk to Nicole. You need to get a handle on Kat, because she talked to you too loose in the lips, and she has lost all respect for the fact that you are still her father. And you need to put your foot down and put Catherine in her place. Yeah, Eva, you need to say, you are my daughter, but I have no obligation to your mother. And so, no, I'm not giving you or your mother any money, because you do not have the ability to pay me back, and Dana won't pay me back. But deep down, he did it just because he didn't want to start his relationship with Eva with a bunch of no's. And I understand that too, but you need to create the boundary and the expectation now.
Because you see what not telling you no, what not telling the other child no did.
Exactly. You need to set it in motion now, what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, and how you and I are going to navigate this relationship from now on, because you are not going to keep coming to me on behalf of her, bleeding me dry so she can sit up here and mail order the rest of her life.
And not work.
I'm not taking care of her or you the rest of your life. I'm giving you a job. You earn in your way. You are my only obligation, not your mother. So all of this foolishness will stop the moment Ted get a backbone.
Because all she doing is ordering off Timu all day long.
I'm feeling sorry for you. I was, but now I'm like, you know what?
And
then you sitting up in there, you're not even talking to your boy about you wanting to get back. You probably told him the same thing you told Bill, like, I need to start looking for a divorce lawyer. Because why else would Carlton think it's okay to move in on your wife? Y'all are not even legally separated. You just out the house.
Carlton is a dirty boy.
I would have an issue with either one of you if y'all was taking Raphael out to lunch while we estranged. Oh,
I
come
don't
on,
know
let's
why.
go.
We gonna be trying to get y'all back in there.
That's not what he was doing. Carlton has an agenda of wanting Nicole on his arm. And
he said that.
Ted, get your house in order. That's my vote.
Watch your back, your boy is watching.
Hey, Allie.
Oh, Allie, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
Hey, Mama, you made it. Marvella's still there, too. Okay.
Well, you
see, I don't see Marvella's on here, but I'm looking on Facebook. I'm looking on the Facebook one. I see Marvella.
Oh, okay.
But not on
going on the thing,
there.
but I don't see her.
So let me go back to the Facebook.
Yep, you did make it. But yeah, we're kicking people out this week, Allie. We're doing the nominations. Keisha, what's your nomination?
Well, as I said, my motivation this week is playing in folk faces. So we got Tomas, because he been playing in them girls' faces. I do not understand Tomas. I don't understand what it is that's going on in his head and his flip-floppiness, but I'm over it and I'm tired of it. And you're dry and you're making all the Puerto Rican men that I've ever known look bad, and I don't appreciate it because I love Puerto Rican men. For my sister.
You gotta fix that.
Right?
Yeah, you better fix that.
Listen, wait a minute. Me and Raphael, there is this documentary on Peacock about the reggaeton movement and how it started in Puerto Rico and all the people who started the music. And I was watching this thing. Raphael started watching it, and I said, I don't want to watch this. Started watching it. We landed up in there, and I was like, oh, damn.
I hope you were saying them oohs in your head.
No, I wasn't. I said, oh, yeah, he cute. I said, oh, he cute. Oh, dang. I said, baby, I wouldn't have made, Lord Jesus. What? And he was laughing at me. I said, my God. Where this person at? He was like, oh, yeah, I remember this person. Oh, I went to school with that person. Oh, I remember this person. I said, I wouldn't have made it if I grew up in the, you
wouldn't have made it.
Or the time that we said, look,
one more ooh, and you might not would have made it out that room.
The time that, remember you said back in the day we was going to go visit Puerto Rico? That wouldn't have been a good idea.
That's why he put a ring on it while he was out there.
I said, Raphael? I said, yeah. He was laughing at me. I mean, I wasn't disrespectful, but God, dog. God, dog.
No, I'm not seeing that.
Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. That's all I know. Allie says, Ashley, Gail, and Derek. Who is Gail?
Yeah, who's Gail?
She gave her middle name, Ashley Gail. Derek Andreas both need to go. Because what in the world? Neither one of them know what they want. Well, Derek know what he want. Ashley don't know.
Yeah, Derek know what he want. They were upfront about it. But Derek, just going back to Shanice, man. Don't waste your time on that girl.
Just find another nurse, somebody else. But yeah, let that
I like him with Shanice. He's palatable with Shanice.
He is.
No, I like him.
They've been to the movies. They did all that, back and forth. Just have fun and leave Ashley.
Yeah, y'all don't have to look. Y'all don't need labels. Just enjoy each other.
And the fact that she couldn't even tell him she was with Andre just to make him jealous. No, she was with him because she wanted to be. She was like, when nothing happened with Andre. Yeah, nothing happened, not yet. But come up next week, it don't look like it's gonna be that way. I hope it's a dream, but at the same time,
please let it be a dream. Tell me, is this a
who popped up in the middle of the concert? I saw what's that boy? Was Derek there? Then popping up in the middle of the concert was random and made me upset. Who you talking about? Tell me who you talking about. I know that Shanice was there. I didn't see Derek there. And Andre was there, but he was sitting with Danny.
Oh no, Derek's somewhere nursing his wounds. He ain't coming to the concert. Plus, he can't afford the ticket.
Nobody thought it was weird that Andre and Danny was sitting together.
I didn't think it was weird. I thought it was cute. Because remember, he was with the family all day, and he's doing something for Anita.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see Andre surprise. They better finish this concert on Monday. I'm telling y'all, articulates, y'all not gonna put us through this month and a half of hell and give us one song.
Well, they showed a scene for the
scenes.
Yeah, the after party.
They had to break up the concert.
Oh yeah. That's how
they broke it up.
They didn't show us more of the concert. I'm talking about the concert. They've been
girl, that concert done. You got your one song only.
No, because what was the special effect that he was there for? Because
that's what I said. We're missing one.
I guess they'll talk about it at after
it's going to be something about Brenda. Isn't her name Brenda?
Barbara.
Oh,
I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of tribute to Barbara.
Sonia, I hope so. They better come up Monday with the continuation of this concert, or guess what? I'm protesting.
You want a refund for your ticket?
Thank you. I paid $300 for that ticket.
$300.
One song.
I need
$300 a song.
I need a whole CD of songs for $300.
I need that. They were selling CDs. People was coming through the door. You had the CDs and stuff on, and they posters and carrying on. So they had merchandise. But I need one song. I need more songs.
I need all of the songs that they did. Yep,
I need a ballad at least. I need
15 songs.
I need some more stuff. Come on now. Because when we went to see Prince, he gave us free CDs.
He sure did, and moved us up to a good seat.
Yep, he sure did. He was very generous with his stuff. So, articulates,
musicology.
You need to do better. Yes, you need to do what you need to do better.
I think it will be a Barbara tribute. That makes sense. That'll be nice.
Right. We'll be right back. We're gonna do some runway and some songs, and then Keisha's gonna come back and tell us who's leaving us. We'll be right back, y'all.
Runway.
ones fade, empty pockets.
You make me feel like a natural woman. And when my soul was in the lost and found, it came along to claim me. What was wrong with me? To your kiss help me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for, but if I make you happy, I don't need
Play some more of that. I like that. Woo!
Oh.
Take you back. Yeah.
You have to listen to that later, because night.
Yes. Who's being
What
kicked
time
out?
is it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Okay. Well, you ready?
Well, hold on. All right.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask an age-old question. Who let the dogs out? Because I'm tired of these men playing with these girls. And I feel like all the mutts need to go.
Okay.
So we have a double eviction. Tomas and Andre, get your ish and get out.
All right. There you have it.
Tyrone.
Tomas and Andre both. You are out of the gates tonight.
No more playing in the faces of these women.
No more. Let's go to prayer. All right, so I'm praying for Ted, and I'm praying for Debbie.
Ted is at the top of my list.
Yes, that is who I'm praying for. Angela, who you praying for?
The men in this show.
The Richardson men, definitely.
All the men.
All the men. Doug need help.
I'm definitely Doug is at the top of my prayer list.
His meetings. He hadn't been to a meeting since I told him about the meeting.
Yeah.
Derek just needs, I don't know, he just need to move on.
You need to go wherever Randy at. Just go on to live with Randy.
Doug and Vanessa need some marital counseling.
Yeah.
She does. She just need to go.
And Ted needs to get a backbone. I need Ted.
We almost to the end of the summer, and them twins ain't showed up yet. They ain't come home from school not once.
Yeah, they said we ain't come home. My mama's
still casting them. I guess they still casting them. I don't know.
I don't know.
We might not ever meet them twins.
Maybe not.
Well, by the time we do, they're gonna somebody's gonna be getting married to somebody.
Pretty much.
Like that could be a way for us to bring some more people for these people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so like something. We're building up. We getting to season 2. So yeah, they got more clout. And you see, we got Skechers now too. I think now, aren't they on? I saw them yesterday. I thought they said promotion.
Yo, speaking of commercials, I gotta look and see if this is correct. What's Martin's government name? His real name?
Brandon Claiborne.
I do believe I saw him on a Lexus commercial today while I was watching what's the name of that show? It's a reality show about the married couples in I think they're in Alabama or something.
Real Housewives? Married to Medicine? Well, you think about that.
Whatever. He's on that Lexus commercial.
He's on.
All right, get ready for your announcement. All right, Angela, let us know who our gatekeeper of the week is.
Our gatekeeper of the week is Miss Nicole. You got to pick up.
Nicole Holland.
Woo! Woo! There she go, girl. You coming in. So not next week, not this coming week, because that's going to be Donald. You're going to come in the following week, okay? But we will be getting in touch with you very soon. So you can basically be coming on and doing our announcements and sitting in with us and telling us all the tea you got for us. So welcome, Nicole.
Welcome, Nicole, to the
Congratulations
family. Congratulations.
She got her badge. Yep.
Allie, she got in because she stole Ted's ticket, so security didn't know. at the concert. You know, it's not like the country club. But next week she shouldn't have not been able to be in there unless they let all ticket holders in.
Yeah, she shouldn't be able to get into the after party.
Next week.
But that's why I had her in the nominations though for going through her child person stealing from her.
Yeah, that was just
you're right. Okay, and I mean, Keisha, who's the performance of the week?
Well, look, I know this is not your favorite person, Ursula, but I'm giving performance of the week to Smitty because I thought his performance was, although we don't like the fact that he has not yet forgiven our boy, I thought he did a good job in his performance alongside Nicole of one, calling her bluff on, well, what are you doing with your marriage? And two, just how he handled his emotions for the divide between he and his husband.
Okay.
I enjoyed
I'm grateful enough to say that I don't necessarily know we saw enough of him this week to warrant him that.
Well, that's
we're giving him that on the power
Tuesday,
of that song, of the power of that one conversation.
Well, that was his time on camera was memorable. Unlike some people, when their time on camera, I just want to fast forward through. Not going to name any names, but they may or may not make vanilla look spicy.
Right.
I knew you gonna say that.
All right,
girl.
Final thoughts, Angela.
Oh, Allie says I'm praying for Nicole Mercedes because DSL is behind her. Thank God. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen here. I want to see what the tribute is, but I do believe it is going to be about Barbara. This is everything is starting to pick up. It's like, okay, I'm sitting there trying to type notes and I'm watching. So yeah, y'all got me engaged and everything, and I'm like, I'm invested now. So I really want the men, like we said, they got to do better. I'm like, this is just really sad, but with these men, I need some stronger men in here. I don't know, Dante, like, was it Allie just said? I'm thinking that's one way that they might come back in if they sit there and do that now, and then Dante comes back in talking about he has the rights. So that would be one way for him to come back in, and he's going to be a strong bully of a guy like so that might give Joey some run for his money, because he seemed like both of them might be dirty and might work it out. So, but that's all I got right now. I'm just enjoying the ride right now. I'm happy to see what's going to happen. I'm excited about next week.
I am, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me it's a dream. My final thoughts are: let it be a dream. Everybody, when you go to bed at night and say your prayers, pray for a dream sequence. Okay, we're manifesting a dream sequence. We are dream girls,
not dream girls.
Manifesting a dream sequence.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. Definitely the dream sequence. I'm very interested in seeing what's going on with Invisibaby and this whole bloody scene coming up. Did something fall through with the surrogate? Now, I got to make myself look like I lost the baby. Like I'm interested in seeing what's about to happen here.
I think that Ursula. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. No, I was thinking that Ursula was saying that she was going to have to end up disappearing, so she's going to say something about she needs a vacation or something and to get away from Danny.
Well, now that she's done the whole bloody thing, I think she's just.
Yeah, I think she's trying to play her way out of town so she can relax somewhere and then come back with a baby.
And I want to know why she keeps being in Danny's space, because it looks like, again, she was in Danny's house. I have to go back and look at it.
I thought she was in Orphan Jeans. I don't know. I have to look at it again.
I got to look at it again to see where they were. But she was again in Danny's orbit to try to pin whatever's happening on Danny, which is pure evil. But that was not my final thought. And I just forgot what my final thought was talking about that. I had whatever I was going to say. So it's gone now. It must have been a lie, as they say. I'm just going to say that I am appreciative of what the subjects that the soap opera is willing to touch and the things that they're doing. And I also want Eva to have a love of her own, the love that she wants and desires that will give her attention away from Leslie, and also show Kat what it should be. And I also appreciate Eva's graciousness where Kat is concerned, when you know that all she's doing is trying to catch you up, but yet you're still not willing to tell Ted what she did. You still got her back. You're still covering her like a sister
trying
to
preserve.
create that race relationship and hoping that somewhere in the future there could be one. So again, that's another reason why I'm Team Eva, because she's being very gracious and also humble and realizing the fact that she did wrong and she has to basically get forgiveness from everyone. So my thoughts are, I want Eva to have somebody nice and strong and somebody she vibes with that just gives her the world. Kat, I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't feel sorry for you, Kat, because I think the way you got in bed with Tomas was under not the right circumstances and motivation behind why you did it. So you don't have a memorable experience for your first time. It's not.
Yep.
It's so bad you didn't want to do it again, and that's not something I wish for anyone.
Right.
You waited that long and you just threw it away, basically trying to get revenge on your sister.
Yeah, she definitely threw it away.
And just only get it once, baby. That's it.
And the fact that you come away from it talking about, that was a waste of an experience. A waste of an experience. And torch that couch.
Please. Put the couch on the curb.
Yes.
Put it on the underpass for June or something. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Give June, she needs something to lay on. Yeah, give her that in the blanket.
And actually, I have an amendment to an announcement you made earlier, Angela, and I just thought about it. Actually, Nicole, I'm going to be contacting you this week because you will be sitting in this week because our dear brother Donald, and who we don't see him tonight because he is on stage performing as Donkey in Shrek. And next week he will be on stage again performing as Shrek, so he cannot have his appearance next week. So Nicole, you're gonna be here with us next week, and it'll be Donald the following week. So
because he was supposed to give us some lines from the play too.
Yeah, so he's on stage tonight. That's why Donald is not here.
Sorry, break a leg, Donald.
Yeah, he should be finished by now, so I'm sure he'll come on and say something to us. But that's why. So that's what's happening. So thank you to Sonia for sitting in with us tonight. Sonia, you were great.
Thank you, Sonia. You did a great job.
Announcement. I enjoyed the Invisibabies and whatever you said about that and getting the big boy underwear. But thank you so much for coming in, Sonia. We look forward to having you back on again with us. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Keisha, have a wonderful weekend and week.
Yeah,
with your family. Be safe on your trip. And
y'all give Mickey ears.
Keisha her good vibes for her trip, for her and her family and anybody else that's traveling this weekend. And let's go ahead and do our benediction. Father God, we thank you for all of your blessings. We give you the glory, the honor, and all the praise. Father God, we ask that you put a special blessing and sustainability on every gatekeeper here, everyone that's in our community and everyone that is attached to them. Thank you, God, for showing up and showing out in our lives so many times that you do over and over and over again, and you continuously blow our minds and show us how much you have our back, Father God. And thank you for reminding us that whatever issue we have, we can take it to you in prayer, God. And you said before we even open our mouths, you have heard our prayer and you have answered it. So God, we just thank you for the desires of our heart. We thank you for answering our prayers. Thank you for knowing everything about us, that even when we call your name, you already know the issue, God. So thank you for showing up on our behalf. Thank you for ordering our steps. Thank you for sustaining us, Father God. And thank you for taking our fear away and knowing that we can cast all fear and anxieties on you. We thank you for traveling grace and mercy for Keisha and her family this weekend and next week, and everyone traveling, all the babies going back to school. Father God, we just add a special blessing upon everyone, God. Thank you for our fellowship. Thank you for our group. Thank you for every gatekeeper. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all.
Now, Vernon, wait. Vernon, that's how you pray. Okay, Vernon, that is how you pray.
Period.
Y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend.
Yes, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. We love y'all. All right.
Good night. We'll see y'all next
week.
Yeah. When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown.
Very good. Oh yeah. This is it. Yeah.
After cheese with really good collard greens and
How you doing? How are you?
Pass that bananas.
Oh yeah? You guys like it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.